Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while, so I didn't upload Monday. My husband had a week off and he started Sunday and Monday, and I was like, oh my god, I need to spend some time with him. So first of all, I'm going to be doing probably like a hair and chit chat, get rid of me. So basically I'm going to just put some primer on first. I love for this primer, it is the Professional. Love it so much. I love this primer. It's really good. I've already cleaned my skin. I went to the gym this morning, which I absolutely love the gym. If you don't know me, I absolutely love the gym. I just absolutely love it. I went this morning around about, I got there like at 4:45, and I got there and I did my workout, did the gym, which I absolutely love going to. It relaxes me at the gym. It just relaxes me for some reason. I don't know why, it just does. I just find it really nice and relaxing going to the gym, and just get a good workout. That's why I went this morning, and I absolutely just love it. I was like, yeah, I'm loving the gym. I don't care anymore. I'm just loving it so much. So yeah, I put a lot of this on just because I have large pores, and one of the makeups that come out with my large pores is the Revlon, I think it is, that comes out. I come out with it, like really large pores. I just can't believe how big my pores are when it does happen. I'm like, oh, my pores are really that big, because you don't really know that your pores are really that big until you see them firsthand. So it's like, oh. So next I'm going to be using a foundation, and with a beauty sponge. The foundation I'm going to be using is the Better Than Skin. Love this stuff. Love this stuff so much just because it is really a good product to use. And first of all, before I'm going to do that, I'm going to get my NYX Dark Circle Corrector, which I love, which is this one. I put it to cover up like my eyes and everything. My lashes are a bit curled. I wanted to really badly curl them. And I put it on some spots as well and some redness, because I find that it tones my redness down. Some of you might go, oh my god, you put in that where it should be on your eyes. On it, yeah, I'm mad like that. And I just I don't swipe. I kind of pat it in just because I find that a little bit more easier for me. I can see I'm just patting it in like that. And yeah, all my lashes are like from XO Beauty. I love her brush range so much. I really do. I do have a flat top face brush, but as soon as I found the Eco Tools sponge, this is it. I loved it. I did a review on it, which I'll leave an iCard down there. If you forget to, go to my channel and look for it on there. It's the one that I posted on a Friday, I believe. So yeah, how have you guys been? If you're new, welcome to my channel. But yeah, how have all you guys been? I hope you've had how was your weekend? I mean, I know it's Tuesday, but how's your weekend? Did you go out? Did you liven it up? Did you party and everything? I don't go out and party anymore just because I don't know why. I just don't go out and party. I'm a very kind of nice girl, but I do like to party. But lately I've just not been partying as much as I would like to. But so yeah, people have asked me what I do for a living. I used to work at Asda, and that's where I used to work. I don't work there anymore, so I've just switched to my YouTube full time. I want to dedicate myself to you because I love you that much. You are like family to me. I love you all that much. And I love communicating with you on here. It's just a really nice atmosphere, and everyone's so friendly on here. You have fun watching them. That's all I care about. Because it's been really sunny over here. Yesterday it was really hot for us on a Monday. It was like 18 degrees or something like that. And I know that's not hot for some people, but for us in the UK it is hot. But it's just gonna take it down my neck as well. Really good. So I'm just going to build up my foundation just a tad. So I do sometimes do my concealer afterwards, but today I'm going to switch it up. I mean, I love this foundation so much. It's like better skin, and it's true what they say. It is like better skin for your face. I just love the coverage. I had my thyroid surgery 2 years ago, and the guy did an excellent job in my scar. He is a fantastic doctor. He's like a throat specialist surgeon. I believe he also did something like for Julie Andrews or something like that, I believe. But now I'm just going to take one of my brushes, and I always take this just to clean my brushes. It's not a cleaning brush, it's just a piece of cloth, But I love it for basically, I don't have any primer on or nothing, but I'm going to go in with a cream colour first of all. I saw Casey Holmes do this, and as soon as she started doing it, I started doing it, and I have noticed a difference with my blending as well, which is really nice. So I'm going to do my eyes first. I mean, look at that. That is just beautiful. I mean, you do the cream, I do like powder on it because it just blends it out, but it gives you a nice like base to work with as well, which I love. I mean, my eyes are like veiny and everything, so I have to have like a primer or concealer. I don't have the primer on at the minute, but I am going to get a primer. The primer that I love using is the one from Urban Decay, the Primer Potion. But I've heard great things about the Urban Decay, no, about the MAC. I'm just going to take some bronzer just to basically put it onto a brush and put it into my crease. I love, yeah, everyone goes to me, you should try the one by MAC, the Painterline one. And I really do want to. I really do want to use that one because I feel like that is a nice base. I have pretty oily lids, so if you guys have used MAC Painterline paper, please tell me if it's good for oily lids. My skin is combination skin. I have times where it's really combination, and I don't like that. I hate when my skin's combination skin. It doesn't look really good. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? So as you can see, I'm putting it above my crease. Because I have a little bit of a hooded eye, I like to put it just above my crease to basically, you know, just get that good and proper. I do blend out really a long time. I know some people don't like blending because they find it takes forever to blend. But for me, I just blend it and just do what I do. I don't know if this is going to be edited or not. One I did edited, and some people didn't like that because I kept rambling. But you know, it is what it is. So that is just that colour. I absolutely love this. I'm a bit picky on this bronzer. This bronzer is love and hate. What I don't like about it is that it gets a film over here and you have to scratch off the film. That's what I hate about that one. Is that you have to actually just scratch off the film to get the pigment going. That's what I hate about makeup, when you know it's good, but it's just, I just don't like it really. And I always use two ones to blend it out. Always go with this one. All these brushes, as I said, are from XO Beauty. I love her brush sets, her brushes, the way they feel. They're so nice. I mean, I still need to try like MAC brushes and Sigma brushes. I've tried Real Techniques brushes and I've tried cheap brushes, but I keep going back to the XO Beauty brushes. So I want to expand my horizon and expand my beauty one. Just going to use a little bit of the whitey shade just to blend the outer bit just a bit. And it is really good, but you know, I just want to, you know, you just want to expand your horizon really, and just expand with different makeup brushes to apply with and everything. I do want to try the Clarisonic base. I want to try this kind of shade here to put on the outer corner. Not a lot. I sometimes blend with this brush. It depends how I'm feeling now. I mean, all brushes, when you want to, they can blend really well. But I go back to the Therm Blender brush by XO Beauty. That is a really good brush. It blends out really beautifully. Blends out all colours really beautifully. I can just see it just blends out like a champ. This is the Charleane XO palette as well. Love this palette so much. I did a review on it, so I leave that in the iCards as well, if you'd like to check that out. I love this palette so much. Everybody thinks when I do reviews, they don't think I'm honest and everything, and I do get a lot of questions going, are you sure you're honest about that? Every review I get is my honest opinion. I do have products on my channel that I hated, I didn't like at all. I just didn't like it. I just like, I don't like that, and I gave you a honest opinion. I told you what was like not good about it, and that's what I told you guys. But one person got really going, you like everything. That's not true. There's some things that I hate. I don't like films. Films I'm very particular on because I go with a set of films that I do love, and my partner loves Deadpool. He loves it. I am not a big fan of Deadpool, I'm sorry. When I first went to see it, my husband kind of, at the time he was, I think he was my fiance, I believe. If Deadpool came out last year, I think it came out last year in the beginning of the year, before September, I think. and he was my fiance back then, and he dragged me to see it. I really don't want to see it. I was like, I don't really want to see this. It's not my cup of tea, please. I just don't want to see it. And he didn't listen to me and just kind of dragged me to it as well, which I was like, oh, you're dragging me to a film, which I said I didn't want to see. And I even said, pass me the house keys so I can actually go home. He goes, no, I want you to see it with me because you're my wife and I love you and I want you to see it with me. I was like, okay, that's fair, but I still didn't like the film. It's just something that I didn't like the film of. So I'm just blending in the colours right here. Just using that colour right there. Let me turn it around for you. Right there, just to blend it all in the outer corner. And then in the inner corner, I'm going to be using this colour right here, which is just a orangey yellow. Put that as well. There we go. So you can see it's just a nice kind of colour, which I do love. I love that kind of colour right there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter over the top so it's a little bit like shimmery as well. So you get that shimmer effect. I love doing that. So you can see it's just a really nice colours all together. I just love the colours all together. That's what I love about this palette. You can create any palette if you want to. It doesn't matter what palette you do, as long as it's a palette that you create and you know, pick different styles from it. And I kind of love all different colours. I'm just going to use a little bit of that red just to blend two of the colours together. So I love doing that. I love blending colours together, but when I do have a colour that I do love to use, there we go. That is my complete eye look. I'm going to do the bottom, but I'm going to wait until I've done concealer and everything. So I just get my cloth and just kind of rinse, like not rinse them, like kind of get off the excess product on the brushes. And then I'm just going to put some eyeliner onto my, I'm not going to do a wing. I always do wings, but I don't feel like doing a wing today. There you go, just a line, just a nice line. I sometimes do like flicks and everything, some wings, but I'm not good at doing wings. I mean, I'm getting better. I know for a fact I'm getting better because my wings I used to do was atrocious, but I'm just doing a line. There you go, just a nice kind of line on both sides. So concealers I'm going to put on these two. I'm going to do a mix match. So I'm going to use this one for underneath the eyes. I love this one. I've been loving it for some reason. I have no idea why I've been loving this one. This one I did my eyes, I've been absolutely loving. Just because I feel like it's just really good. And then I'm going to highlight as well. So I love the Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. That one is, I love it. I love it really much. I'm just going to put some like down here as well so I can open up my eyes a bit. Get the brightness there. And for that, I'm not going to be using the big one. I'm going to be using the big one for like this one. When I first started out on makeup, I never used to blend in anything. It was really weird. I used to go, no, I don't care if it's not blended. It takes forever to be blended. I don't care. That's what I used to be like. I used to be like that. But now that I've got like really, now I've got really good, like, I think I've got really good at makeup when I was younger. And it's just looking flawless now, which I absolutely love. Sorry, when I blend out, I take my time. I make sure everything's blended out really nicely. Then I take my powder. Then I take a powder and kind of bake under there. Now, some people don't like bacon. I kind of have to because I don't have to. I love baking normally. Like, baking is just another thing that I actually like doing. And I do bake all over, but I don't bake for that long. People just go to me, you've got a combination skin, why do you bake? Well, some bits on my skin are literally oily. Like my T-zone, my forehead and my chin are all oily, and that's what I hate. I hate having oily ones, like oily stuff. I can't see it, but because I'm combination, it's just, you know. But when in the winter, I get really dry skin, so I'm just going to do my eyebrows with the Tanya Burr Perfect Brows. I do like Tanya Burr cosmetics. They are really good, and I do like them. They're really nice. But I do love the Benefit as well. The brow, I think it is. The brow one, the brow pencil. I think it's called the Goof Proof. Love that one as well. That one's really good. And I always set my brows with Gimme Brow. Okay, so you can see my brows are just all over the place at the minute. They're not really good for me. My standing, no, not my standing, no. Then I just set it with, there we go. So then I highlight my brows with the High Brow. And I do love this one. It looks really good. And I blend it in with my finger. And that's it. That's what I do. Just blend it with my finger, and it creates such a nice highlight. Okay, I'm gonna come back when my eyelashes are done, and then I'll be back with you. So guys, I'm back. I'm just gonna let my glue dry. I hate doing this. Hate putting lashes on. I am the worst for putting lashes on. I hate it, but I do love how lashes give me. I haven't put any mascara on yet, which is what I need to do. But before I do put mascara on, before I do that, I need to brush off my blush. You know, brush off the bakage. You know, when you do bakage, it's kind of really good. And you can see I'm just, I bake, and then I just swirl it all around my face. It does get a little bit like, what the hell? But I find it really does help, and it really makes my skin smooth. That's what I do like. So I'm just going to put some of that colour and put it onto there, and just kind of, you know, smoke it out. I'm not going for a really smoky look, because as you can see, I'm just doing that, and I find that really just pieces the whole eye look together. Just love it. Just find that really, that kind of pieces the whole look together. Then I'm going to put some of the orange. Kind of blend that in, so it just kind of pieces the whole eyelid together. That's what I do love about that. I haven't put mascara on yet, so I'm going to use a little bit of highlight just in the inner corner, because it is such beautiful. It just make your eyes pop, and just put a little bit of that highlight there as well. It's a shimmery one. We'll do it. That's a little bit more shimmer. Yeah, look at that shimmer. I shimmer on the eyebrow. Wow. I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. So there we go. So it's not too shimmery. I don't know why I don't know what that happens with that. It just happens. So I'm going to be using probably some roller lash combined with another one. I do love my roller lash. Roller lash is so beautiful, which I do love. I love roller lash, but I do want to try, what's the one? The Cover Shot by Maybelline. I think that's the one, because I think at Manny MUA collaborate, you know, did a collab with Maybelline. I don't think the eye looks complete until mascara's on. That's what I believe. I don't know about you. Do you believe that? I always believe that I have to put mascara on before an eye look is completed. You can see it just brings, I love when, I never used to wear falsies because it's not that I didn't like them. You know, I can never do them. But I've just gotten really like, I just have to be really patient with myself. Some of them are not matching, but you know, the best I can do with it. But these are just natural. I want to get like the really Vavavin because I know I can work with really thick. I had to work with thick bands on my wedding day, and I really love thick bands. I want to try the Vegas Snay, the blue ones, which is the Glamour edition, which I love. So now I'm just going to bronze, and the bronze that I'm going to be using is this bronzer right here with a brush, probably something like this brush, a real technique brush. I told you I get really picky about brushes and what brushes I use, but I find that if I use a fiber one with a bronzer, it's just a lot nicer, and I just love that one so much. So you know, like, I do have another one, but that one's really like sturdy, and it's better for like foundation. So I just bronze up my face. I do have another bronze, the brush, which is right here, which I do for, sorry, my hair is getting on thingy, so I do that one as well, which I kind of like doing. You know, bronzing up your face just to bronze it up. The reason I go always underneath my lip is to give it no more that poutier. There we go. So now I'm going to contour, and I always use the NYX contour palette. Sorry if this is a long video. Grab yourself something to drink or come along and do your makeup with me. Some people might think, oh my gosh, you're taking forever to do makeup. So I only go to about there to do my contour. And I blend it out. And it just gives me a really nice finish. Love it. See, like, I love that. I love this. I love that angle brushes for my contour just because it gets a really nice defined contour. And it just creates the shape. I love contouring. What I'm going to use is Racy Rose by Rimmel with an old Exo Beauty brush. Just on the uppers and go back, which I absolutely love. I just use this brush just to blend it all together. And the highlight I'm going to use is a Katie Holmes highlight. I love this. This is in gold. I don't care really because I love it that much. I'm just going to be using a setting brush from Real Techniques. And I mix two colours together to get that sheen. Look at that, it's beautiful. Katie Holmes doesn't show up any texture, which I am loving. Then that highlight on there is beautiful. I mix two together. I'll show you which two I mix. Okay, I mix, oh yeah, I was going to show you what I mix. I mix these two together. These two right here. I mix them two together. It does get a little bit of fallout. But I love, no try Smash Up box products. I'm so glad that I decided to try the Katie one. So because my eyes are very out there, I'm going to do a very nude lip with a pink. So I'm going to get the lipstick I'm going to use is the Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick. And it's in the shade 45. I love this colour so much. I do want to try another one from Maybelline because this is a Rimmel. I really love my nudes. I can see just a nude one with a pretty nice. I used to do this eye look nearly all the time, but I'm going to put a little bit of ample pink on the top just to pink it out just a little. Just in the centre. You can see it just gives that nice pinky sheen, which I absolutely love. So that is my makeup. So I'm just going to spray it with some setting spray. I love this, but I'm literally running out. Every time I spray, I just get dollop. So I'm just going to use the dewy one. Give it a shake and just going to need something to. So I'm going to use this to fan it. I always fan my makeup, my setting spray. When I put my setting spray on, I always fan my face because it makes sure makeup on there lasts longer, which I absolutely love. So here we go. So this is the makeup look. I'm going to come closer for you guys so you can get a better look. So this is the makeup look closer. There are the eyes, which I absolutely love the eyes. There's the eyelashes, which if you can see the difference, I do know, but this is what I'm working with. I'm still getting used to eyelashes, and this is the lip. And yeah, I love the colour so much. It just looks really nice and pretty. I love the whole makeup look. It just pairs really nice. So guys, that is my whole look today. Sorry if it's really long. I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.